Hello everyone, you're all welcome to another brand edition of the Noble Icon. As usual, I'm your host Yakub Mohammed. In this edition of the Noble Icon, we have this man named Salam Abdul Zaura, popularly known as Zaura. Zaura is a young, vibrant politician who can also be said to be a versatile business man who is not just making waves in one sector of the economy. Zaura is also well known for his charisma and as a prominent social activist, democratic freedom fighter, and a successful business figure. He sprang to national prominence as a result of his philanthropic activities. Zaura's philanthropic work is felt by all and sundry. He's a man of the people, and his art of giving has been for years. And the benefits of this uncommon work he is doing to the socio-economic development of communities in Kano and environs can never be overemphasized. Zaura has been regarded as a man of goodwill to his fellow human beings, especially his undying efforts in promoting their welfare. He's an astute investor whose investments cut across different sectors of the economy. He's a dynamic entrepreneur who exhibits strength of character, mission, and dedication required to be successful in an often challenging and demanding environment. Zaura sets off a foundation based on his beliefs that with the right support, children with poor backgrounds can be empowered to stand tall and contribute to prosperity and social development. The foundation seeks to alleviate the sufferings of the less privileged in our society by providing support in the area of human capacity building and skill acquisition. Zaura is a giver who expects no favors in return. He gives for the sake of giving. He has sponsored the construction of so many mosques, water projects, and many more. These activities that he is doing has won him admiration across Kano and beyond. The philanthropic works that he is doing has earned him respect and accolades from every angle. Zaura always says that he doesn't want to be remembered as a politician, but as a philanthropist who is always ready to lay a helping hand to the people in need to be able to start anew. Zaura is a philanthropist, businessman, and a politician born in Dakata area of Nasarawa local government of Kano on Monday, 7th February 1977. His family originated from Zaura Baba area of Ungogo local government area. Zaura attended Zaura Baba Primary School between 1985 to 1988 and attended Government Junior Secondary School Zaura Baba from 1988 to 1991. During his early days in school, he was a head boy in both primary school and in junior secondary school respectively. In 1991, Zaura passed science and technical examination and proceeded to Government Technical College, Bagauda, Kano. He was a social prefect in his days at Bagauda Technical College, a class captain, and also a president of Debate and Quiz Society. Passed out in 1994 with distinctions and credits, the young and aspiring Abdul Salam proceeded to Federal College of Education Technical Bichi to study mechanical engineering in 1995 and later in 1996 proceeded to Bayero University, Kano. In 1997, Zaura changed school from Bayero University, Kano to Kano State Polytechnic in 1998 and studied mechanical engineering technology, where he graduated in 2000. After graduation in 2000, Zaura, as he is referred by his admirers, started business in commodity as well as oil and gas respectively. This opportunity enabled him traveled worldwide and garner experience in so many aspects of life. Due to interactions with so many professionals, Abdul Salam Abdul Karim is very focused and steadfast in business over the years. He's the sole owner and CEO of Zaura Energy Limited, a company that deals in oil and gas. MD, Sals Coral Limited, a company that deals in car sales and rentals. MD of Plumbeck Emirates, Nigeria, a renewable energy company with headquarters in Germany and based in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. A.A. Zaura is still a student of Robert Kennedy College of Manchester, UK, studying Masters in Financial Management Services. A symbol of humanity and altruism, he's a patriotic citizen of Nigeria, a philanthropist, and embodiment of sympathy. A man with passion to help in community projects. He has built schools and numerous projects completed and ongoing. He's a generous person who always wants to put a smile on the face of his people and whoever come across him. A.A. Zaura was a governorship candidate of Kano State under the Green Party of Nigeria (GPN) in 2019. This man believes so much in helping the needy, the vulnerable, and any society found in need of succor. From the horse's mouth. Kano State has suffered quite considerable setback over time. It has become pertinent for me to come on board and rescue the state. It is a pity to see a great state like Kano facing challenges ranging from the economic meltdown and the government lack focus on so many things. Over 300 standard industries are now in comatose. Redundancy and poverty is everywhere. The youths, for example, are left on their own fates. You only see them riding tricycles all over the place. I want to assure the Kano people that my intention to run for the governorship seat is to rescue the state from the hands of unprofessional team. What happened to our agricultural sector? Don't we have the fertile land? What about our commercial drive? In Kano today, because of lack of good governance, no jobs and nothing is being done about it. Political thuggery is now the vogue for the youths. Women also engage themselves in societal vices and drugs. It pained me much when a study reveals that over 3 million bottles of codeine is consumed on a daily basis in Kano and Jigawa states. These are societal issues that I want to tackle by the grace of Almighty Allah. We have clear mandates that we can adapt to tackle all the problems facing education, primary health care, and all aspects of governance. I'm optimistic that when elected, Kano State will test the true dividends of democracy. It is on record that a businessman stands more reliable to champion an enabling environment for investment and manage it professionally than any other person. Even in US, the whole world witnessed a scene whereby a businessman challenged a professional politician and won the elections. Let me tell you that the world is advanced now, and I can assure you that a businessman has more chances to bring about success in democratic environment than any other person. I want to say that my political ambition came off as a wake-up call, noting that my immediate community is lagging behind. As you can see, the noble icon is live here in Damo Bebeji local government area, Kano State. We are actually here distributing palliatives, courtesy A.A. Zaura Foundation. A lot of people came out to receive these palliatives. He has been doing this for over 15 years, 15 good years.
Yau dinnan Allah ya nufe mu da zuwa Bebeji garin Damo. Wanda wannan garin ba bako bane a guri na ni Suleiman Abdul Karim dan uwa a gurin A.A. Zaura wanda ya takarar gwamna karkashin tutar jam'iyyar GPM mai alamar tafin hannu. Duba da irin halin da aka tsinci kai a ciki sai ya ga cewa bari yayi wani ɗan ƙoƙari da zai taimaka mutane ga dai kayan da za a raba wanda zai ɗan rage wanda Allah ya ba a ciki a samu a rage ɗan raɗaɗin halin da ake ciki.
Muna Allah sanya alheri, Allah ƙara arziki, Ubangijin Allah ya bashi ikon yin gwamna, Allah ya ƙara taimaka masa inda ya taimake mu dinnan.
They say charity begins at home.
We are right now in Zaura. This is where A.A. Zaura was born, and we're going to speak with some prominent people here. One of them is the Dagachi of Zaura. Come with us.
Abdul Salam, wanda ake kira da AA Zaura babba, dama tun yana yaransa yaro ne kwarai mai mutunci da karama sanin girman mutane, ya kawo mana shinkafa da matan mu kawo musu kayan sallah da duk mutanen garin nan ba na bai ba turmin zani ba da sauran dattawa.
Kuma alhamdulillah wannan bawan Allah dama wannan taimako ba iya nan gari yake yi ba, daman can ba wannan ne fari ba.
AA Zaura yana ba mu gudunmawa da mai ya taimaka mutane, Allah ya saka masa da alkhairi.
Aiki na addu'ar nan kullum dare da rana ita kenan, Allah ya taimaki yaron nan, saboda yaron nan ya daukan mu komai a duniya, ba abin da zan nema a lissa alƙalla. Lokaci na karami yana irin wani abu wanda sai ya ɗebi yara da yawa, dinga sha yallaɓai su dinga yawo da su unguwa tun yana karami haka yake, har kuma Allah ya sa ya su mu girma na tura makaranta.
Kano has a long history of agriculturally endowed state with so many agro-allied opportunities. But one wonders as to what happened to the arable land we have. Is it not a state where we used to have granite pyramid? Where we now dependent on the federal government allocation and other secondary means of income generation? If you explore all aspects of business, commerce, human and natural resources, you will find out that over the years, the so-called politicians that run the state were just there for their own selfish interest. Now, this is the starting point where I'm coming from. I took my time to study all this and came up with a plan. The plan is to make positive contributions with the resources at hand and regenerate the state. After the studies and experiments, I became convinced that with my wealth of experience in business and patriotism, there's a room for me to run for this seat in order to contribute my own quota and render my service to my people. You see, whatever you do in life, people might find a way of making comments. What is the meaning of politics? If you say it is an activity associated with the governance of a country or area, especially the debate between parties having power or achieving and exercising positions of governance, organized control over a human community, particularly a state, according to Wikipedia, then I will tell you that it's all about patriotism and nationalism. Therefore, from my own perspective, anything to do with rendering service to humanity is not about age in the business. When you talk about being new into politics, what can you say about America's politics? The world witnessed a twist in the game of politics when a supposed newcomer defeated an aging politician with all experience. I want to note that A.A. Zaura is not new into rendering service to his immediate communities. I've been in the philanthropist activities years back. There's nothing to argue about coming into politics newly because I have been playing my own role in corporate social responsibility. So people are entitled to their opinions, but I am optimistic that history will capture everything. The most important aspect of my manifesto to restore the Kano State lost glories. We intend to revive the alien and comatose industry so as to boost revenue and treat the unemployment that looms in the state. We are working very hard to make sure that mechanized agricultural techniques take the lead in our agenda. The most disturbing aspect is drugs addiction among youth and women in the state. This is very serious, which we intend to tackle through our well-structured manifesto on that respect. Take the issue of agriculture as an example. We're going to declare a complete state of emergency in that sector to make sure it is systematically transformed. Once you succeed in it, you are sure of tackling so many problems that affect people. The doors for employment will be open to all, most especially women who are far left behind. We shall empower them to engage in agro-allied businesses and so on and so forth. You see, all I'm after is to give back to the society what is due to them. Since my days in school, I so much like to render service to people. And as a Kano indigene, I'm happy seeing my state, which remains the center of commerce, industry, and agriculture, but not left with nothing. Youths are only used during electioneering campaigns and dumped afterwards. You see them riding tricycles all over the metropolis. Some are engaged in hooliganism, thuggery, and all social vices. As a youth, I feel there's urgent need to intervene and rescue the society. My main focus when elected is to make provision for the youths and women in this state to enjoy good governance and exceptional dividend of democracy and hopes for the future. Government in this state have ignored the cause of youth and women who constitute the larger community. The whole atmosphere is becoming something else. We are witnessing a situation whereby most people are overwhelmed with their selfish interests rather than having the constituents at heart. I'm on this note calling on my fellow youths to wake up from their slumber and team up, most especially to take all the selfish politicians out, because we all know that today they are here and tomorrow there. Before we venture into politics, we had clear mission statement and visions. And as an indigent, I know my state very well and believe with the support of my fellow youths, we can deliver our mandate and redeem our lost glories. It is really saddening to see a great commercial hub like Kano now suffering in the hands of politicians who lack the knacks and skills to move it ahead. There are so many opportunities to explore in this state in which people can benefit. My main concern is on the modern approach to agriculture and youth restiveness in this state. Our package for them is outstanding that can rehabilitate them for the betterment of the society. What will be the fate of a society where its youths are wandering streets purposelessly? It is evident that the consequences of such a society is bleakness. And nobody, even the royal class, our elders, fathers, etc., no one can have peace and nothing will prosper. Therefore, we have our unfashionable ways of tackling such hazards. This is where we're going to draw the curtain for today's edition of The Noble Icon. My name is Yakub Mohammed. Keep a date with us. We're going to see you again. Bye-bye.